Hello, welcome to my craft room. It's Rhoda. Today we're working on a challenge that I was tagged in by Celeste at Woodland Inspired. And this is her, excuse my fingers, I've been dyeing papers. I'll show those at the end. But this is her name and her, what do you call that? Her handle on YouTube. And the original creator of this hashtag was the Paper Monkey. And it's tag your turn. So the concept is I'm to show you pre-made tags that I did, or I'm to show you a craft with me kind of a tag, and explain what I put into it. And it's to inspire everybody. So first, as I always do in each one of my videos, I'm going to do a sneaky peek. And here is nothing. This is like a sprayed or a dyed paper I did. This was stenciling. What's next? Oh, here's Mom. I took her to the doctor's and we had to wear these badges. And then we stopped by Target and she got her picture here with the doggy. She loves that doggy. But what is next? Oh, here we go. Here's something. So there's two things on this page. There is a cute little, like a bookmark, I guess you would call it. And it's just made out of 3 pieces of paper. And I put a little ribbon up here. You can make it out of ribbon. You can make it out of lace. You can make it out of whatever you would like. And what I did is I took one of those crimping, ribbon crimpers, they call it. And I put it there with a bulb hook and a dangle. And all you do is you'll take and put it over the page you're on and put it down like that. And it's perfect. It's so, you can make it any size. Now these little guys right here are the toilet paper holders. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I must have made it where I had a dome back on that one, which I usually don't see people do. And then I just decorated up a tag. And it has a, not envelope, postal theme, I guess you could say. What's in this one? Just a blank tag, but I put little strips on it. These were pre-made tags, but I did decorate it a little more. And that one has a butterfly on the front as well as inside. And I take these and run them through my die cut machine so I can get them really good and flat, and then I sew them down to hold them down. So that is your sneaky peek for the day. Let me get this in here and out of the way. I got that ribbon all over the place there. All right, and I'm going to show you what I've been up to. Sorry, I'm digging them out over here. You can kind of see here what I was doing. And this one is mostly a black and white theme. It does have some orange in it. And then these other ones I took and I used the orange. And this is all washi tape. That's all this is. Here's what I have left of it. But I still have it. It's like what is that? Jesus on the mound when they had the 2 fishes and something else, and it fed thousands of people. That's what I feel like. These are never ending. I can't get to the end of them. All right. So anyhow, I went at a diagonal on my first one. And then I went straight across on this one. I'm thinking, oh, that's going to take care of all that tape. No, I'm still going. I made another diagonal. I made another straight. And then I ended up making this black and white one because I wanted one to be with witches, and I thought that would be better than these orangey ones. Although the one orange has a cat on it, but I can always add a cat. So, I've been having them over there in the book, flattening them out, and this is the last one I did last night. And I took all these little scraps that I had up in my little tote up here. I have some pieces of, what is this? It's like a piece of lace somebody gave me, and I kind of just cut it apart. So I can put a little bit on each one of the tags. And like I said, excuse my fingers. I just did some more today, and that's what's dyed them. They were pretty good before I did the dyeing today. So this is, of course, a 12 by 12. And I haven't cut it out yet. I'm still working on the pieces and people that I want in here. But I went through this one, which is layers and paper dolls. And I found all the witchy looking people. And then I've got what's left of this one, the ephemera pack for Halloween. That may have been a previous year's over here to use up. And I'm just picked a few things that I had up in my drawer up there to put in here. Paper crafting with Miss Tommi gave me some windows. So I'm going to play around with a few of those. She gave me a little bit of trim like this. I think she gave me some mushrooms. So I have them here because, you know, they're going to make up their spells with some mushrooms. And this looked like a witchy family to me. So, and this girl, she's just odd. Look at that curl on her head. Anyhow, so what we're going to do, we're going to start down here at the bottom. I'm thinking I'll make 3 fat tags on the top and 3 on the bottom. So they're all the same size, and I can put them anywhere. I can make them as a tuck, however I want to use them. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of something behind the picture, and then we'll put the picture down. I have a little bit of cheesecloth left from one of my previous do's. I think this was the one where I had the stair step video. So we're just going to smear us a little bit of glue down. I want to have this down here as well. So I need to figure out where I'm going up to with these guys. And if I go right here, yeah, you can still see me. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh, okay. I'm trying to stay within the 6 inches, but I don't have to, because I can go up higher and then make tags sideways if I want. It doesn't matter. So let's get a little bit of this on here to put down the cheesecloth. And then whatever else I think I might want to use. I don't really like this one side here, but we'll trim that off. I'm not sure how many of these tags I'm going to try to decorate with yet, but I want to do 1 or 2. And you'll get the general idea. And then in the thumbnail, I'll show the rest of them, or I'll do it on my Rhoda's Junk page. I'll show you what I got into. Okay, I'm going to put this piece of creepy lace right here that I put over a window in one of my videos. Let's see, what else? I'm going to put that black lace at the bottom, so I think I'm good. Now I'm going to put this down, and I'm only going to glue the inside because I'm going to go and maybe tuck a few other things behind it. Yeah, like that. Because I always glue stuff down, and then boom, I want to put something under it. And you know, I went and covered the double toil and trouble, didn't I? But I'll be okay. You can pull that back and still see it. Yeah, I have this piece here that's like red. And I thought, yeah, let me put that under there. I've got a few mushrooms. I guess I could go to the other glue, but... And I thought to put a little... I got some rub-ons. So I may use rub-ons with this little label to give it something more. We have these mushrooms, which will give me more red on the page, so I might put that over here. I definitely want this one over here. So let me put the mushroom down first because it's flat. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well today. I need to ask you that. And we're having a nice big warm spell for the last of the summer. And that's why I'm going to town on getting some papers dyed, because I'm almost ran out of all of my tea dye papers, tea and coffee dye. I made stuff for the shop, and I just about am empty. My coffers are empty, except for other colors. I mean, the tea dye is the main color you would go with, and then you would add a few other colors as you go along. But I think I needed a little bit more on this piece right here. There. Yeah, so I am trying to get built up again with what little bit of days we have left, because it has been an odd summer. So I have no guarantee on what more pretty days I've got. So I got to use them when I get them. Okay. I have this little black piece of bling here. Why not? We'll use that up here. I need to put a little bit of this right along the top. Okay. Yeah, I had this on a roll I got from Joann's, and it was a Halloween roll, and it was pretty cool. I used it on something, and it did such a good job. Okay, I'm gonna cut that off. Whoop, right here. Come on. There. Might be able to stick that somewhere else. Might need a little bit of extra bling somewhere else. Okay. Now, I think I am done. I do have a bug. I could put me a bug here. Let me try that. And he could be crawling somewhere around there. Maybe he came off of the mushroom. Well, I'm trying not to squeeze too hard, but I need a little bit to come out. Ugh, I'm tired. I've been doing the laundry as well today. And like I say, with it being warm, oh, yeah, here we go. We'll put him down here, right across the mushroom. He's not that creepy a bug, but he's pretty ugly. All right, now I have this lady here. I'm really liking her. And I might still come in here with more decorations. I'm just going to go on to my next one and see what else. And I think she really looks like a witch. Now, I have some hats somewhere. All right. I think I found them. They're in one of these, the sticker books. So I'm going to probably find me some words in here, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of words here already because of the washi tape background. But like here, I want this big hat for this lady. And what I'm going to have to do is cut me a hole in it to put it on her head. I just have to watch, though, because it does not always work. The little sticker wants to rip, especially when it doesn't come apart for you. There we go. I think it worked. Now, I'm going to actually open this one. I got all of them open, don't I? Let me put the cap on that one for now. Yeah, let me put a little bit on the back here, and then a little bit on her forehead. And that's going to get that on there for me. All right. Yeah. There we go, witchy lady. Now she's a witch. Is that all it takes, the hat? I think I'm going to put her way over here on the end. So let me move this over. And I don't know what else I want to put behind her, though. I have some more of this lacy stuff. Maybe I'll put one of these creepy windows behind her. Well, the window's not too creepy, but, you know, it's like she's sitting in front of it. And I don't want to cover my double toil and trouble. Yeah, we'll do it like that, where you can see the cauldron and everything. Do we want the window? I don't think we need the window. Let's give her some flowers that looks like maybe wolf's bane or something. That's a big one. Or, what do we have here? Oh, we have Wicked. We got to have Wicked behind her. Yes. Works perfectly. Okay, we're going to glue that down. I love these little thingies here. I'd been wanting some and never had gotten any. And they came in that one pack. And they're perfect. Like I can put that there. You can still see Wicked. I can do another little rub on maybe on it. She needs to go down, but I'm still debating on what needs to go behind her. I have a few books here. And then what is this other thing? I've got that. What is that? Oh, it's a 31 or 13. Now this looks like it could be her witch's book. So let's see. Do we need to fold that in half maybe? Yeah. Let's fold that in half. And we're going to stick it down there. And what are we going to do? I think we're going to ink the inside of it because it's, it's pretty white inside. But we'll just use some leftover ink. And what we're going to do is we're going to put something on the inside of it. That is maybe this. Nope, maybe not. For external use, no. Maybe we'll put the 13 inside there. It needs something inside because I'm going to make it to where you can open it. Alright, so let's put this on the other side of each other in the book. I'm just winging it, y'all. I'm just winging it. Yeah, we have no plans, no thoughts. After I got all of these washi tape backgrounds made, I was not really thinking about what I was going to do. I am trying to just use up scraps, though. You know, pieces of material I have left. Some of the ephemera packs that are about gone. Alright, so that's good. We're going to ink the edges just so they're not white. And this is going to be her book, and it's going to go down there right in front of her. And it's going to have a big old 13 inside. Okay. What else? I've got a cat. This is a button. This was like from Walmart, and it had all kinds of cats in it. But this was the last one. So we're going to put the little cat down there. I'm hoping you can still see where I'm working. I do want something else behind her, though. Am I going to give her some more of this? No. Not that. Not that. I have some bats. I've got bats behind her. Why would I need that? I do have this green. Let's put some green behind. She needs some color. I know I wanted it mostly black and white, but she does need a little bit of color. And you know, this might be the green that's bubbling out of her cauldron. You know, it's never a good color. It's always green. I'm not going to glue it too much because I can glue all of it down when I glue her. The rest of it I would like to have a little loose. Yep. Yep, I like that. Okay. Let's do that now. I think it's time to put her down. And we're going to use the same thing because I'm going through that netting. But this is just fun. You just kind of grab a bunch of this and a bunch of that you've got. And you just go to town with it. I mean, if you don't like it, don't give it to somebody in Happy Mail. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is like having fun. Learning how to collage or just how to put things together. Okay, I like that. Now the book was to go in front of her. And I'm not sure how feasible these tags are going to be because of you having to go in and out of a, we're going to put this over here because the cat goes on the other side. Yeah, going in and out of a pocket. And then again, I may use these as a tuck which more than likely, if I have so much stuff on them, I don't think they'd go in a pocket well. That is what I'll probably do. Now, I do need to use this for the cat as well, because it's kind of a... got the prongs on it that I had to cut off, so it's going to be kind of bumpy. Okay. I'll put the kitty right there. I don't know if he's going to sit well, though. I have this little bit of this. Maybe I'll put that over here. It rips real easy, whatever this stuff is. It's just like a lace, and then I dyed it. Yeah, we'll do that. That gives that cat a little bit more to grip onto. I tried to cut it as flush as possible, but it didn't work too well. All right. So, what else do we have? We have anything up here I can put on there? No. I don't want any orange. I got that little bit, but that can go on another one. It's too white. Okay, a mushroom. Let's see. What kind of mushrooms do we have? Ooh, yep, that looks good. Let's go with it. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on my fabric tack before it dries up on me. You got to watch this stuff. I know this will go down with art glitter glue. And I'm just going to try to get it underneath where the stems are and the caps. Okay. My little birds are up there going to town with feeders. They must know something. All right. There. Now, I'm sure it'll dry clear, so we'll just leave it at that. And we'll go on to our middle pot place. Now, I had these two little girls, or little boy and a little girl, and I want to put them in the window. See how I put them in the window? I just stuck their heads out and their bodies out. So I'm going to put them in there like that. I'm trying to figure out what else I have here that might want to go behind them. I mean, kind of reminds you of a curtain, doesn't it? So we might go with that. Cut that off there. Then I'll take this section and trim it. I forget what this was. I don't know if it was somebody's nightgown or what it was. It's somewhere along those lines. All right, so we're going to put this kind of right here. And then this kind of over here. And it's kind of in the background. And then we're going to get in here with, I'm going to try to, oh, it's bubbling out. Nope. Let me get in here with my, trying to wipe my nose off here. I'm going to get in here with my regular art glitter glue and put that up. Because I need to get behind their heads and glue those down. And secure that. Then I'm going to do their legs as well. So they're against the base of the window. And then I need to get up underneath the here. Ugh, and I probably got that everywhere, but we'll dab up the excess. All right. There. So they're ready to go down, but I do want to put a few things behind them. Yeah, that's good. What do we want behind them? We got a 31. We got more labels, which you always want to have them standing on something, but I don't know what here. Maybe a book. That one's got a label in front of it. All right, we have the moon. We have a moon. why not? Let's see. We're going to use the moon. Okay, this is... Oh, we do have Curious. We have Connor's Pharmacy. We have Poison. Let's see about Curious. They need to stand on something. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that works very good. Okay, I do need to get back in here. I know I'm going back and forth. But I'm going over that fabric sheer stuff. Alright, I'll put Curious down. We'll put that down here. And we're going to do something to glue them down. I do need to tuck a few things under here. Or at least I was wanting to. What else would that be? How about this? Whoa, it's stuck to my finger. I want the O'Connor Pharmacy to show. And we're going to have a little... Come here, Poison. I want a little Poison to show. Right? Will it show there? How about here? Oh. Rats. It's not sticking too well. Let me see. I can pick up a little more goo. I think it wasn't sticking well because there wasn't that much around it. Alright. Let's try that. See what we got. Yeah. That works for me. I do have a little bit more fabric tack on here than I want, but I think I just got rid of it. Sometimes you can take an eraser as well. Oh, I bent her leg. Whoops. Alright. I try to get the rest of that off after it dries. That's the best time to do it. Alright. Did I want anything else under there? Just to give it a little bit of extra color. Oh, maybe that. Anything to pull your eye around and give it interest to look at is always good. Okay, that's good. And then I have a 31. And I'm wondering about sticking that maybe right there. I think I will. Alright. I think we're done with these three. And I am going to cut them out so you can see what I'm going for here. I'll finish decorating them up and maybe a few more. But this is like the gist of what I'm going for. Lightly decorating over the top. And then, you know, I have my main people on there to look at. So let me go over here and cut these down, and then I'll tell you what my dimensions are. Okay, these are all about a 4x6, and I'll use the other half for more. And this is just a Wendy's card that I cut down, and I have 3 different sizes of tag cuts on here. And this one here, I think I would like to use it. And yeah, it's not too big of a cut, but it's enough. It just depends on what you would like to have. Since these are short and squat. And then I may use that same cut on this one. Just so I can still see a good bit of my information up in there. Because most of it is about witches on this washi tape that I used here. So you've got the broom and the boots. You got the double toil and trouble. And then you got bats and eat. You can't see the eat, drink, and be scary. But yeah, that's about what I wanted. And then this one, I can go a little bit smaller. Let's just go a little smaller. These are just like a little witchy family. Now I can flip that around to this one. Just make sure you get the same corner for each side. There we go. And then I'm going to put a tag on here. And it's going to be, like, maybe like that. That kind of a tag. I'm still debating, though. What else do I have up in here? I've got a bunch of these with, yeah, I think that one goes good. Not this one. I got several of these blue ones with clocks on them. I think Paper Crafting with Miss Tommi sent me those as well. She was decking me out there because I won her 400 subscriber giveaway. And she had all kinds of goodies. Alright, so we're going to put this down here. And put this on. Oh, I need to do that side as well. And like I said, I may still put a few other things on here that is going to decorate them up. But you will see those. Okay. So this is about what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a pull tag on each one of them with a clock. Now I want to show you, you know what I'm going to do with the rest of these. Okay, so now I want to show you my papers that I did, and then I'm going to call it a day. Oh. Okay, here are the papers. Check them out. Now I did start, let me see, I did start with this bunch first. And what it was old tea that we had not drank in the refrigerator. And I added 2 little packets of Folgers Instant to it. I think I had about a pint, half of a pint, I think, of tea. And then the way that Creating with Jovi said she did hers was she did these black papers like this. Now hers was a whole lot darker, so mine didn't turn out quite as dark. But she took coffee and then she added black paint to it and dipped her papers and laid it out in the yard. So I decided to just do that with all of mine. And you can see where the grass laid against it on the back side. And then when you lay it on the grass, of course the grass isn't flat, so it's got these little puddle areas. So that's where the puddle here come from. And it was mostly on the ends. But then I went, after they kind of were semi-drying, I flicked the black paint over them as well. And that's why they have this mottled look. When you put a splatter on it, when it's still wet and drying, it's going to be more subdued. It won't be as dark. And look at this one. That's a pretty one. And you can see where it was sort of still wet here where this really soaked in. But then you've got the other where it was already kind of dry. And so it's more bold. But yeah, I really liked how these turned out. Look at that little mark. Isn't that cool? But I thought I'd tell you how to do this because it's not very hard. Now these are where I had the rug gripper in between them in my little container. So those are different. Yeah, so I just did some regular. I did some pattern. That's like a tablecloth. One of those vinyl tablecloths. But here's the black. And I got 57 of these in all. And I've still got to count the ones I did today. But what I did is after I got down to the point, I didn't want to have any more of that color. I put black, regular old acrylic paint in here. And I mixed it up. And then I laid it out. Now you can see where it's a really shiny puddle of black. But mine aren't quite like as dark as hers. So I guess I need to practice. Although I'm great with this. I wanted grungy, so these are grungy. And then you got the little marks on the back. You can still see the coffee coming out with that little bit of a brown there. You can kind of see it around the areas. And every one of them's different. I mean, that's what's great about it. You can see where the drips kind of were going across. And then a puddle here where I'd laid them on the grass. And, oh, yeah. I just wanted to share those with you to let you know how that was done. Now, that's actually sticking because that one's a really... Ooh, yeah, it's still a little gummy, so I need to leave that one out. I think that's the only one that's like that. I've had these under a really heavy, large book all night long, so they flattened out really well. I mean, I'm tired of ironing. If this is the way I can do it, I'm going to do it. And sometimes if they still had a little bit of moisture still in them, they probably would flatten even better. But you don't want to have them too wet. So, yeah. There we go. I wanted to share that with you. And I really want to thank all my subscribers and viewers for coming to see me and seeing what I was getting up to today with all my crazy little ideas. All right. Well, I thank you all. And I want you all to have a great day, good health, and great prosperity. Bye-bye.